I was going to say, what is the biggest punishment you forgot from a teacher or
a teacher or a parent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Worst punishment. That's a good question. Let's.
Derek?
I had to lay in bed with my grandma naked after I called her ugly.
Are you joking? That sounds like something you can't make up.
No kid, that really happened.
You had to lay in bed with
That was very
grandma
oddly
naked
specific.
after he called her ugly. That's fucked up. My dad, I fucked up something around the house, a la Annalise, and my dad made me go pick out my favorite NES game, and he took it. I picked out Tiny Toon Adventures, and he smacked it with a hammer.
No,
that was a great game. Too.
I have that game. Did you see that coming? Did you pick out one you didn't really like?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I was in the backyard, like, whipping all these branches up against the side of the house, and it put all these fucking green marks on the stucco on our house. So when he saw it, he's like, "What the fuck were you doing? Like, you fucked the house up. Now go pick out. Your punishment is go pick out your favorite NES game." So I went in and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna get his favorite game, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out." And then I started thinking, like, no, he's gonna know. Like, he'll know that. Shit. Well, I don't know. Like, what is my favorite game? And I was like so afraid. I was like honest, and I really picked my favorite game. I picked out Tiny Toon Adventures at the time, which is my favorite game.
Who did you pick? Did you pick Furball when you played?
I played with I think Babs.
I used Plucky.
Lucky Duck? I like Lucky Duck.
I like
Furball
Babs.
could stick to things though.
That's true.
I liked the Super Nintendo one better, where you had to play football and
Yeah.
stuff, go through the school.
No, I
But he
track and field.
and then he took it out into the yard and he broke it with a hammer. And I remember I saved for years. I had like all the microchips and stuff. Like I saved all the parts.
How old were you?
Oh, like I don't know, like maybe 8 or 9 or something.
That strikes me as a pretty immature way to discipline your kid.
It really is.
No, looking back on it, like maybe that wasn't the best thing, but it definitely taught me like don't fuck up their stuff or they're gonna fuck up my stuff.
That's again not a real mature way to handle it.
No, but he got the point across. I never like fucked up any of their stuff ever again.
And then I was always afraid of my parents for the rest of my life.
No, it definitely worked. It definitely worked. And then you know what though? Like I ended up getting Tiny Toon Adventures again like that next year.
So really, he broke something he paid for and then replaced it with his own money.
No, but it was my I think I got it with my allowance or something though.
The worst there are like a few things from childhood that I still feel just as bad about today. Like just little things, you know, that happened that
Pushing
it's just
that
like
kid over.
Yeah, and one of them for me, the worst punishment was good improvisation on my dad's part. But I was yelling at my dad outside about something. I don't know. I was a pretty well-behaved kid. I don't think I was really problematic, but there was something that I wanted to do, and Dad wouldn't let me do it. I don't remember what it was. We couldn't go somewhere or something. I was yelling about how we never get to do anything, and he never does anything for me. He just pays attention to Dominic. Some stupid thing like that. And then he just stopped what we were doing and took. I forget where we were, but he said, "Okay, I want you to go inside the house and go to your room." And I'm like, "Do I have to stay up there?" He goes, "No, I just want you to look at your room." And I was like, "Well, I've been in my room." Like, no, go look in there. And I went up, and on my bed, he had bought me this awesome Ninja Turtles like coffee table book of all the comics. He bought that for me and put it up there before I got home, so I would see it and be surprised. And I had just yelled at him about how much I hated it, whatever. And it was like, I never have felt worse. I still think back to that and feel just as bad as when I was 7 or 8 or however old I was. It was just, oh my God, I felt so bad. I don't even want to.
I think Ashley's gonna cry.
Oh, don't cry.
Oh no!
Don't cry. But anyway, I still feel bad about that.
Wait. Flip side. Jenny, what's the worst punishment you had to give your kid?
Oh yeah.
They're little.
Like
So
like
back
time
in,
out?
Yeah, time out.
Do you like hold their head underwater? That's what my mom used to do.
Hold their heads underwater.
How long is too long in terms of a flight of stairs you would push one of them down?
Well, I threw Emma down 8 stairs.
Okay.
Oh.
But I think
That's twice as many as twice as old as you are is like the number of stairs you can survive.
The rules.
To a year.
2 stairs for every
If it was 12, I would say like, you know, I might make a phone call, but 8 I think is like.
Do you ever stick Beckett in the elevator and then just hit all the numbers and let him ride it?
And let him figure it out?
Like,
Let him figure it out.
what floor does mommy live on?
On that note, if you need like anybody to watch your kids for a weekend, I'm available. So I'm good. We'll have fun. It'll be fun.
I think you would be more scared than they would.
Probably.
They could probably take care of
If
you.
Rocco could
Credit
babysit
credit,
your
dude.
kids, I would want to film that.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I wouldn't want that film because I'd be scared. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
Has Rocco told you about the best joke I ever played on him?
No.
No. What was the best joke?
Oh, that's right.
When I was pregnant with Emma, I asked him
She's
if
like,
he
it's
would
yours.
film the birth, and I
Oh.
pretended like I was serious.
Oh.
I was just trying so hard to be polite, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I mean, I totally would. It's just I ordered a new camera. I don't know if it's gonna
This was, I remember that because this was during a week that we had to get a DVD done. I was so without sleep, and there was so much stuff I had to do piling on and on and on that it was just, okay, whatever. And then when that came up, it was just like, I was just handling it like, I'll get to that next, okay? Yeah, sure. I didn't even think, like, she really asked me that? Like, it didn't even process. Like, wait, what? But yeah, that was funny.
She wanted you to see her gapers,
Yeah.
But I mean,
I mean, he did anything, but not.
but not that.
yeah.
Oh, Ashley looks uncomfortable.
Actually, is he crying again?
Sean, what was your worst punishment?
Eating that jelly.
He said his dad put milk like next to him and then pushed it over his shoe. Sean doesn't think it's funny at all.
His dad got mad and he held a little carton of milk up next to one of his sneakers and said, "What do you want, Sean?"
His dad would melt
do it.
cheese and then leave the microwave open, and the whole house would fill with that smell.
Dairy jokes.
That sounded like a fart.
Oh yeah, so Vince wanted this.
You know what? It might be loose. When I plugged in the router back there, I heard a disconnect noise, so it might just be loose or something. Oh, anyway. What about you?
Does anyone else have any good punishments? I never had any good punishments. I'm a good boy. What?
Let's set up Rock Band and play. We can film
Oh,
something.
I'm down to play. Okay.
I'm playing.
I'm leaving, actually.
We can go get it.
Well, anyone else have any good punishments? Ashley, how about you?
Leave? You're not gonna leave her?
Hey, Garrett, get the fuck out of the way.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Sorry, Ashley. A bad one. Ashley, what was your worst punishment?
I had a Barbie called, it was really cute Barbie, and when we were trying to use it, sparks would come out. So my dad saw me one day, he's like, "You're going to start a fire, don't do that." And I said, "No, you know, whatever," and I kept doing it, and he broke the legs in half.
Oh.
Snap your Barbie.
Again, another
Yeah.
immature way to deal with your children.
Other
Like
Correct.
That's
Right,
a big
yeah.
rule.
Nah, being parents easy.
I don't like your
dad. Being a parent's easy. Don't let anyone tell you
never
differently.
did anything like that.
Yeah, really, other than what I mentioned, I was never really, I don't know. Me
Oh,
and
other
Dominic
than your
were good
parents
kids.
punishing you by buying you gifts?
Yeah, no, that was it. That wasn't
By
even.
buying you-
Yeah, exactly.
Rocco, go to your room to get your new gift. You're in trouble.
My parents were no, but that's a good. My parents were really good at guilt tripping me after I whatever. But I wasn't beyond that.
You
I
gonna take
never
it off?